Joe Rogan predicts Islam Makhachev vs Volkanovski rematch. Islam Makhachev vs Alexander Volkanovski rematch is right around the corner, and it has the UFC industry shook. Nobody expected Makhachev and Volk to have a rematch, better yet, so soon after their last match. The last time these two stepped foot into the octagon was complete chaos. Islam is obviously a savage and managed to defend his belt, but man was it a close match. Alexander Volkanovski moved a whole weight class up to face Makhachev and got super close to beating him. The match went until the very end of the last round and Makhachev was deemed winner by split decision. Well, Makhachev's match with Oliveira was cancelled due to an injury and the UFC was quick to hit up Volkanovski. Luckily for them, Volk agreed to the match on a 10-day notice. Now, UFC 294 has completely taken a wicked turn, and this rematch has the industry shook. Not to mention Paulo Costa, which was on the same UFC card, had to pull out of his match with Khamzat due to an elbow injury. That match was also quickly changed once Kamaru Usman stepped up. This UFC card is going to be insane, and everyone knows it. But nobody seems to be more excited about it than Joe Rogan himself. Joe recently took the time to predict the UFC 294 card, and his picks have the internet shook. Usually, Joe isn't the type to be solid in his predictions. He always respects both parties. But this time around, Joe seemed to be confident in his predictions, and you'll know exactly what I mean once you see his reaction for yourself. There's obviously a lot to get into with all that's going on in the industry, but today we'll mainly be sticking to Joe Rogan predicts Islam Makhachev vs Volkanovski rematch. Because this reaction has the MMA industry going nuts. Joe Rogan had a lot to say and you'll be shocked to see it. Like I said, there's a lot to get into today, so be sure to stick around and watch this video until the end as we get into things one detail at a time. Trust me when I say you won't want to miss a thing. Thanks for stopping by today and visiting us at Warrior Report. We post daily UFC updates and news that you really should know about if you're a fan. For more content like this, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword Volk to enter our brand new giveaway. One lucky viewer will be picked. Now, let's jump into this video and take a closer look at Joe Rogan predicts Islam Makhachev vs Volkanovski rematch. Islam Makhachev was born on September 27, 1991 in Dagestan, Russia. Growing up in Dagestan, a region known for producing numerous MMA fighters, Makhachev was exposed to wrestling and martial arts from a young age. His father, a former wrestler, introduced him to the world of combat sports. Makhachev's early life was marked by a strong focus on wrestling. He trained rigorously and demonstrated remarkable talent, which eventually led him to compete at the national and international levels. His dedication to the sport and his outstanding performances earned him recognition as a promising young talent. Islam Makhachev's connection with Khabib Nurmagomedov, one of the most dominant fighters in MMA history, played a significant role in his career. Khabib, a fellow Dagestani and training partner, recognized Makhachev's potential and became a mentor and friend. Khabib's guidance and support were instrumental in Makhachev's development as a fighter. He trained alongside Khabib at the American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose, California, where they both honed their skills. Khabib's mentorship not only provided Makhachev with valuable technical insight, but also helped him to navigate the complexities of the MMA world. Islam Makhachev's journey to fame in the MMA world can be attributed to a combination of factors, including his talent, work ethic, and the guidance of Khabib Nurmagomedov. Makhachev's impressive skills, particularly his grappling and wrestling prowess, earned him recognition among fans and fighters. His rise through the lightweight division of the UFC showcased his potential. Makhachev consistently delivered impressive performances, including victories over respected opponents. These achievements elevated his profile and brought him closer to a title shot, which is often a defining moment in an MMA fighter's career. Alexander Volkanovski's path to fame in the MMA world was marked by his rapid rise through the ranks of the UFC featherweight division. After joining the UFC, Volkanovski put together a remarkable winning streak, showcasing his impressive striking skills and relentless work rate. One of the key moments that catapulted him to fame was his victory over the long-reigning featherweight champion Max Holloway in December 2019. This win earned him the UFC Featherweight Championship, making him one of Australia's most celebrated fighters. Volkanovski is committed to his craft, and his resilience in the face of the challenges solidified his place as a prominent figure in the sport. Before entering MMA, Alexander Volkanovski was a successful rugby player, competing at various levels. His background in rugby contributed to his exceptional fitness and physicality. Volkanovski's ascent in the UFC was incredibly rapid. Within a few years of joining the organization, he became the featherweight champion. Volkanovski's intense strength and conditioning routines have been a crucial part of his training. His relentless approach to fitness has contributed to his success. Alexander Volkanovski's friendship with Israel Adesanya, another Australian fighter and UFC middleweight champion, is a testament to his camaraderie that exists among fighters from the same region. They have supported and trained with each other, celebrating each other's successes in the octagon. Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski, despite coming from different parts of the world, found their paths to fame in the MMA world through dedication, talent, and the support of mentors and training partners. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest UFC content. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time at Warrior Report.